The goodbyes are over, and now it is down to business for more than 2,200 sailors and Marines getting ready to leave North Carolina.
They're deploying in support of Operation Odyssey Dawn in Libya, and today they were loading onto one of 3 ships that will carry them to the Mediterranean. Steve Daniels is here with more. Steve?
Francis and Tisha, the Camp Lejeune Marines are getting on board a Navy ship called the USS Baton. Right now, it's docked at the port in Morehead City, but in the coming days, it'll head to an area off the coast of Libya. And the way it looks now, the crew on the ship could wind up at sea for nearly a year. Thousands of sailors and Marines, tons of equipment, and a mission that could change at any moment. That, in a nutshell, is the 22nd Marine Expeditionary Unit, now carrying out the President's orders and preparing to head for the Libyan coast.
There's a lot of planning for future operations because we're a flexible force and we can handle multiple missions. We will plan to several of those missions on the way across.
The Marines can handle anything from air and ground assaults to evacuations and humanitarian assistance. And they'll do it as part of an international coalition led by NATO.
The relationships are there, the ability to communicate across languages are there. What's going on in the Mediterranean isn't really anything new, coalition speaking.
What is new, however, is the length of this deployment. Because the 26th MEU left early on a previous mission before being sent to Libya, the 22nd MEU is deploying early to replace them, which means the standard 8-month deployment could now stretch to nearly a year.
I tell them the truth. Okay, we are open about what we understand that the mission tasking may be and the open timeline in which we are deploying.
That, of course, means more time away from loved ones, more time as a cohesive unit. Fellow service members are providing the motivation.
It's been a great day, both yesterday and today, as they're loading aboard and getting everybody back, and the whole team's back together. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty neat on the ship. Everybody's fired up.
Family and friends providing some much-needed support.
Without that support back home, we couldn't do our jobs overseas. So I'd like to say thank you to everybody back home.
When loading is finished, mission commanders will consider a number of factors before deciding exactly when to leave. Operations in the Mediterranean will play a key role in that decision, as well as weather conditions in the Mediterranean. They won't give any specifics right now, but they say the ship will likely leave port in the next few days. Francis and Tisha.
Thank you for those who are serving and to their families who sacrifice as well.